Good day, everyone. It's exciting times. I didn't think I'd be excited about season 12, but they've actually managed to pull this off, I think, because we're going to become the Butcher in this season of Slaughter. So the season of Slaughter arrives on March 11 at 10 a.m. PST. Unfortunately, that whole week, I will not be here. So I will start my season a week later. For these players who've actually not purchased the Lord of Hatred yet, you can get a week's worth of play up to level 25 as the Paladin. They have a small introduction video here.
Something's wrong. What's happening? You can smell it. Yes. Fresh meat.
I mean, wow. That's damn good. Damn good. This is something that it was totally unexpected. Well, maybe not totally. There was a few sort of hints here and there. Okay, so moving on. That was that was a good intro. They've got a nice little infographic here. Love this little image. We are becoming the Butcher. They're introducing kill streaks. We're getting a new pet. We're getting the bloodied items, which probably will be interesting. We got some Requility items, some Doom items, which was, oh, thank you very much. I'll have a bit of that. And so to come on to the what we're going to be expecting. So we are becoming the Butcher. The first time in Diablo history, we can assume the form of an iconic adversary, the Butcher. Now, this does sort of open up. Are we eventually going to get sometimes that we can do maybe one of the layer boss, like you can become Diablo? That would be nice. So, succumb to the dark urges, blah blah blah. Brutal powers, yep. Cleave through monsters. And we come to the seasonal quest line. So the seasonal quest line starts in Gecko, in the seasonal realm, obviously, beginning a taste of power to uncover the dark path and claim the power of this walking abomination. Abomination. This questline is but a sampling of the carnage you'll experience while playing the Butcher. In this screenshot, you can clearly see it's level 1. So now we come into the meaty offerings. There are several ways to become the King of Slaughter. You earn meaty offerings with a new consumable item, which can be used in the Shrines of Slaughter in the Hell Tides. So we're going to go into the Hell Tides, and I would suggest, if you can see a Hell Tide that's in Nahantu, go get that one first. Because I think that there's a little bit more monsters in the Hell Tides in Nahantu than there is anywhere else. Now, for those of you who like the PvP area, this event is for you. In the Fields of Hatred, and there are 2 of them, a ceremony of slaughter completely replaces the typical PvP combat in this zone. This new event turns the battlefield into a race for supremacy. Every kill fuels your savagery, a kill-based progression system that pushes you towards ultimate power. When the ceremony concludes, the Butcher's idol rises for the fiercest contender. Take it to become the Butcher and turn the entire area into your personal killing ground. So if there's anybody else in there with you, wow, that might mean that you can just go around and kill everybody without any chance of them doing anything else. Not for me, but the PvP area is actually not a bad area to gather gear when you open the boxes. To be able to open the chests in the PvP zone, you need to be marked for blood, which is done by E and then the blood mark. They'll look like this, then you run around, look for the baneful chest, open a chest for the goodies inside. But I'm not sure I'm going to be doing that if this is on. Now let's look at the bloodied items a wee bit. So Rain Crimson with bloodied items. So they've got some changes from the PTR, which is normal stuff. So bloodied affixes come in 3 categories. Rampage, increased power based of current kill streak tier, applies to armor. Feast, apply combat bonuses based off total kills and applies to weapons. And Hunger applies to jewelry. So you've got the Rampage, Feast, or Hunger. Now we carve through the slaughterhouses. Slaughterhouse is a perfect new activity. Step into this grisly gameplay which keeps you as the Butcher for the entire run. Cool. Unlock Slaughter with the bloodied sigils. Invoke the power of burning hells. Set a fearsome combatant on your trail. Bloodied sigils will unlock the ability to increase the heat and increase the ferocity of gameplay while rewarding you handsomely for this effort. Yeah, give me the loot. Give me the XP. I'm really thinking give me the XP. Because if I want to reach Paragon 300 in this short season, because most people will be doing it for 6-7 weeks, I'll be doing it for 6 weeks. So for me, it's going to be, tough. Bloodied sigils. Each bloodied sigil carries a bloodied affix, relentless butcher, the infamous purveyor of human charity, hunts you endlessly, hounding every move. If you manage to fell the butcher, he will immediately return. Never cease. Now I remember seeing some of the gameplay, and this relentless butcher is a tough mother. He is. There was in the Infernal Hordes, there was like about a dozen of them. So yeah, this is going to be a toughie. Bloodsoak sigils, true quest of strength, scaled roughly close to difficulty pit tier 100. Bloodsoak sigils carry an incredible challenge. Okay, so no matter what level that you're on, if you're having a tough time on pit tier 100, you're going to have a really tough time doing these. That's quite challenging. Bloodsoak sigils reward you with guaranteed drops of multiple bloodied items. So definitely well worth doing, but you're going to have to be geared up for it. No doubt. So also there's going to be some new unique items. We got the Blood Mad Idol, which is a unique amulet. All stats, attack speed, crit strike chance, damage reduction while injured. Not too shabby. Not sure if I would want to take that or take a regular amulet. Time will tell. You got Wendigo Brand, which is a unique ring. Life regen, life on hit, physical resist. So that's quite defensive. Rust Bitten Dirk, it's a dagger. So you can use it on the Sork, Druid, Rogue, and Necro. Weird Skin, which is some gloves. But if I'm going to be running Paladin, I'm going to be running the Divine Bulldozer. I will not be running these unique gloves. I'll be running Dawnfire. But, you got 1 to 2 ranks to core, crit strike chance, and attack speed. That's not a bad pair of gloves. But it's just not going to be the ones I'm running. 1000 Die Reaver, a one-handed axe. Nah, crit strike chance, movement speed. Yeah. Not going to be running that one either. I'll be Cinder Knight is the one. Then we've got the Paladin free trial, which is going to be run for a week, and you can get up to level 25. Not bad. This is going to be good though. Rip and Tear in Doom, the Dark Ages collab. You get the iconic weapon cosmetics in the Requillery. Very nice. You can get most of that for free, if not all of it. So we can, starting at March 11, cut down your leads, champion monsters, claim. Yeah, it's in that Requillery. Cool. And you've got some free Dark Age emblems, right? So make a note of these times. March 11, March 13, March 15. Go to the shop and grab these for free. Totally awesome. New items from seasonal ranks. As your endless defense. Yeah, okay. Completing rank 5 capstone 6 will reward Billy the Pet. Cool. But actually, that's a good point. You should get these seasonal blessings. And for the seasonal blessing, that the first one I would probably go for is the glyphs. After I've got to level 60, this is the one that I'll be going for. Is the glyphs first, probably the fresh meat, seasonal reputation, bloodied activity keys, and probably last, the Urn of Slaughter. That's probably the thing I would, because I'll be looking to get the glyphs up as quickly as possible, which means running the pits. And once you're actually leveled up, it would, I think now the pits will be back again to get the XP. They did mention something about increasing the rewards in the pits, the XP, and reducing the bosses and layer bosses. These are 2 screenshots that reference the reducing of the XP by the bosses and increasing in the pits. So he earned enough butchery, increased seasonal reputation, enough slaughter, slaughterhouse keys, bloody keys, additional bloody key activities, enough meat, fresh meat, enough glyphs, extra improving glyphs. Twitch drops, watch somebody that does Twitch like myself. But not just me, obviously. But please, me. The Requilaries. You got a battle pass. And there we go. And then we can go on to the patch notes. I will have a leveling build for the Paladin. Feel free to come through and check it out. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye now.